Hello, beautiful souls. This is Julie with Into Heartspace, looking at the energy surrounding you for June of 2017. First of all, thank you to everyone who is liking, sharing, and subscribing to my video and my channels. So much love and joy to you. I feel all the love and joy you send to me, and I send it right back to you with big hugs, big love, big kisses. If you would like a personal reading, you can find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. And let's do the collective pull before we go into the individual signs. Now, if you don't want to see the collective pull, then I have put a timestamp in the description box so it'll shoot you right to the individual sign. I already recorded this part of the video, however, the sound was so wonky I just couldn't put it on. It was just really awful. So I'm still getting this fuzzy sound, so I'm going to be getting a new mic as soon as I can. If you would like to donate to that or donate to the channel, you can do that by going to the website and clicking the donate button, and you can donate any amount you would like, 50 cents to $3,000, whatever you want. All right, so the collective pull is the Deep Roots card. Now, with this Deep Roots card, I'm going to read it to you. It's so beautiful what they have to say about it. And then I'll talk a little bit about this. Now remember, this is a collective energy that everyone will feel in some regard. We often forget about the things we cannot see, like the roots that run deep underground to support a tree. This card reminds you to connect to roots in ancient energy. There are answers that lie within this connection. Every energy has a purpose. Although we cannot see it, we can feel it. Feel the energy to try and understand it. Underground, there exists a network of connections. Roots connect to other roots and lines of communication, spreading information in ways we can scarce imagine while looking at the surface where nothing seems to be happening. The universe is working, forming connections and gaining nourishment, all to support us in our next stage of growth. We may not see it, but this hidden energy is just waiting for us to call upon it and use it to build the world back in line with the law of nature. So you are not alone, my friends. Deep Roots reminds you that your roots run deep into the core of the universe, rooting you so far down that you can shoot so high up in the sky, past the atmosphere, and into the cosmos. And everyone can feel it. Everyone is a part of it. Every living creature, every part of Mother Nature. You are connected. Every step you take, every breath you take, affects the person next to you and the creatures across the globe. You are needed. You are wanted. You are not alone. And on to the individual reading. Hello, Aries. This is Julie with Into Heartspace, and we're here looking at the energy surrounding you for June 2017. If you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. Also, make sure to watch your rising and moon sign for added guidance. If you're not sure what those are, go to the description box. There's a website that creates natal charts for free. Okay, Aries. I kid you not. This is the 5th time I've done your reading for June. The reason why my readings are late this month is because of you. I have had such trouble getting through your readings. The first one I did, I felt pretty good about and didn't record it. The second one I did, I only recorded the last half. The third one I did, my throat started closing up and I couldn't get through it. And the fourth one I did, I couldn't think. I would just black out. Aries, what the hell? So, 5 times a charm? Let's hope so. Alright, let's call in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading, calling in the divine. Calling in for some extra help with my Aries. What are the messages? What energies are surrounding Aries? What messages, what energies, what guidance do you have for my Aries? Aries, Aries, Aries. Guidance, guidance, guidance. June 2017. Three, four, five, six. Okay, the energy that's coming in from May is the Queen of Cups. Okay, so loving, gentle energy, somebody sweet, maybe a water sign came in May. Let's see, so water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then in June we have the Knight of Wands reversed. This person keeps popping up. Knight of Wands reversed for a lot of different signs. 8 of Discs, okay, 8 of Swords reversed, and the Moon reversed. Oh, good. 10 of Cups, oh, nice. 3 of Cups, and the High Priestess. Love that. Ace of Swords, King of Cups, and the 5 of Cups, okay. And the Guide, the Magician, and the 6 of Swords. Reversed. Okay, having the Knight of Wands in the center in reverse, this person is just, gosh, what is going on with them? So this is a fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, could be you, Aries. But they keep showing up in the reverse, and so they're just being like dicey. They're kind of mean. They're cutthroat. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about what you need or want. They are in it to win it for themselves, and they will do it at any cost just to get, you know, it's a means to an end. You know, they don't care what you think or do or feel. They want what they want, and they will get it. Okay, so be careful with that. And if that's an energy that you are carrying within yourself, there is a positive, you know, there is a positive side to that of drive, you know. If you are really driven to get something done and you're really driven to accomplish, that's wonderful. But just make sure that you keep it in check and you don't take it to the extreme of I will hurt, I will steal, I will do whatever I need to do to get to my goal. Set boundaries. Know that you will get to your goal, but do not allow yourself to go down that rabbit hole. Okay? In relationship, 8 of Discs is what we have. The 8 of Swords is what we have. 2 8s, interesting. And the Moon reversed. So this is, you know, in relationships, I think you're still learning, you're still working on it, you're still making things happen when it comes to, it can be love, but I really feel like it's just how you deal with relationships in general, because the 8 of Swords reversed is like just, you know what you need to do and you're not doing it, and it's because you're confused emotionally. Like the Moon reversed is just like, I don't, you know, you are victim to the tides. Like you don't have any control. Like some readers say that that's the way the Moon is upright, but I don't. I think it's that you can ebb and flow with it and move and groove emotionally. But when it's in reverse, it's like you cannot flow with it. It's too much. It's too overwhelming. And a lot of times it leads to shutdown and breakdown. Okay, so Aries, like I can see this kind of energy kind of happening of go, go, go. I got to get this done. I got to make things happen. I got to stay one step ahead of this Knight of Wands. You know, if this is somebody else, I got to keep working. And you're sacrificing your relationships for it. So just make sure that you are taking care of yourself, and that you are taking a step back and realizing that all of these people you're dealing with are exactly that, humans. They're people. They have feelings just like you. They are going through the same thing you are, in a, same thing, different way. So acknowledge that and bring it back down to earth. Bring it back down to that to humanity. Remember that. That will help you. And then in career, like, you're just killing it. 10 of Cups, being really satisfied, celebrating it, being able to be in a bunch of different roles and situations easily and very clearly. One minute you're the CEO, the next minute you're like you're making the product, and then you're selling it, and you're on TV, and then you're, talking, you're doing all of the jobs, and you're doing them flawlessly. So that's really, I'm so happy to see this in career for you, Aries, of celebration, contentment, and filling a lot of shoes, but loving every minute of it and doing it well. And so this could be why, some of your relationships are also suffering, is because you're like, I'm doing it, I'm making it happen, I have the drive, I have the will to do it, and it might seem like it's a little cutthroat, it might seem like I'm cutting people out, but I'm making things happen. And so some of the people closest to you just don't necessarily understand the level of stress you are under necessarily, and that you are you're processing it, you're getting through it, but they don't understand it because you're keeping such a really high level of composure. And with the high level of composure, that could possibly lead to the breakdown and the shutdown, like you just hit your limit, and so now you need a break. All right, so in abundance, we have the Ace of Swords. So this is, a new idea, new thought, new innovation. It could definitely be linked to career, that you came up with a new idea, something new, and people are loving it. We have the King of Cups here, and very helpful energy, very loving energy. Supportive of this wands, this new idea. And I think they're really going to, help you go forward with it. Because with this Five of Cups, it's like crying over spilled milk, crying over something that you've lost, but you still have so much behind you. Like, look at the cups behind you. Look, just turn around. You have so much. You have so much. You have so many great ideas. And so I think the King of Cups really is going to kind of lead you into that direction of, hey, but look it, you have just enough. And that idea you have can grow to even more and more and more. But just don't focus on the past. Don't focus on things that have already happened. Focus on now and the future and the beauty that you are creating. All right, so then we have the guide, and this is in mind, body, soul connection, the Magician, and the Six of Swords reversed. So there's still some inner work that needs to be done. You need to revisit some situations of heart and emotion, and it's like you need to use some magic. You need to use some magic to dig into yourself. And I'm not meaning like pulling a bunny out of the hat or whatnot, but it's really the magic of self, and acknowledging some of the darkness that's within you and shedding light on it, and making the darkness not an evil, but a beautiful unknown, like dark, beautiful satin. That's kind of how I see it for you right now, is, it's just this beautiful satin or velvet, like a deep navy, midnight blue, yummy cloak. It's dark, but it's beautiful, and it's warm, and it's sheltering. And that's where we all began. The womb is very dark and comforting and loving and supportive. So go into that space from time to time in June and, rediscover yourself and find all the tools that you forgot you had so that you could start to move on. Because I know right now it's kind of a difficult situation of, this Ace of Swords. It's so great to have these ideas, but what do you do with them, right? How are you going to use it? Okay, so let's call on the angels for some added guidance. So far, so good. We've made it through the reading. Okay. You are, I can't read it upside down for some reason today. You are profoundly clairvoyant. Aries, get it. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Very much linked to this. Very much linked to this. Very much linked to this. Oh, and did I mention this one too? Okay. So your clairvoyance is hit 4 times with the High Priestess, the Guide, which is also the Hermit, the Ace of Swords, the Magician. Okay, you powerful being, you. Listen to self. Trust what you see in the mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Okay? I'll just leave you with that, Aries. If you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. Remember, listen to your heart and the body will follow. And until next time, much love, joy, and blessing.